Today we are making competition style chicken.
My bra strap's not showing. Okay,
You ready? It's on 3.
Where do I look? Where am I supposed to look?
Just look right here.
Right that lens there?
Yeah.
Or up there? Welcome to Pigsicle Barbecue.
Okay, so here we're at our chicken. We've got lots of pieces here. We got some big pieces, some small pieces. What we need to do is make them all look the exact same. So what we're first going to start off with is we're going to start with removing the skin. We need to scrape the fat off and make it look a little prettier. You notice there's always a big chunk of fat. That isn't the most pleasant thing to bite into.
And even though it's only 6 pieces that you need in a box, Head Piggy will often make how many pieces of chicken?
I'll make 40 some.
40 some pieces of chicken just to get those 6 pieces.
The reason why we take this fat off the back of the chicken skin is otherwise just smoking it will make it extremely tough. So this way at least they can bite through it and it's a clean bite.
We're going to put a poll on this vlog right here. Many thanks to Dylan Rosenmeyer for teaching me how to do things like that. You want me to wrap that? Or do you want to do it?
What you want to do? Let your skin out. Okay, so this piece of chicken here, taking it off, you can see here, there's a piece of bone there. If you didn't do this type of work, a judge could bite into that and that's going to not score very well for you at all. So that's why we go through this. We'll get this piece out. So now by removing that piece, we got that piece of bone sticking out. Typically I got a set of shears that I would cut that knuckle off with. I can't seem to find them. Okay, so now just watch for any little bone fragments that might be around, clean them off.
When you're looking to put these pieces of chicken in, they all need to be uniform in size. Can't be any bone fragments, has to be nice looking chicken because appearance is something that you're scored on in competitions. Anything else?
No, that pretty much sums it up.
Now this one has a hole in the top here. Is that okay?
No.
Or is that?
No, that's garbage. Now, if we were at a competition, we'd still cook it just to give away to people,
But this is practice to go to Bixby. We're very excited to be a part of the Bixby Rhythm and Blues competition. And Jim has gone there in the past on his own, not with me. It'll be my turn to go. We're married and have been together for a few years, but this is before we met.
We are going to try something new. I've never done chicken injection before. I've researched it, everything like that, tried to come up with what I thought would be a good recipe. Not sure how well this will go. I've always done Caribbean chicken rub and we've done okay, but you know, what the heck. We're going to try a barbecue sauce, we're going to try a rub, and we're going to try an injection. So here we'll start off with our injection. We got all of our ingredients. We've got water, apple juice, brown sugar, salt, pepper, garlic powder, ginger, and then good old maple syrup. Can't go wrong with maple syrup. So what we're going to do, same thing as what we did with the butt mop, is we're going to put this on the stove, cook it, get all the sugars, all sugar, salt, both into the we're going to melt everything up. So that way we have nothing left over. Let's get it into the stove and let's get cooking. We'll now put in the garlic, ginger, and pepper. And we'll take this to a boil, simmer it for a couple minutes. We'll let it cool down, put it in the fridge overnight, and tomorrow it'll be ready for us. So we finally got all of our chicken with the skin taken off, scraped, put back on. Everything looks relatively uniform. We'll see how it goes once the cooking's done. Then we'll have to mix and match and pick out our 6 perfect pieces. But what we're going to do now is our injection. I would recommend a small needle injector. Make sure you don't have any big chunks in your injection as well too, otherwise you'll plug it up. Some needles, as you can see here, this is the type of needle, the size that I would use for doing the pork shoulder. So again, this one here is a lot smaller, be easier to inject. But we'll just go along. Give it a little injection, and it'll sit like this probably for about an hour. And then we'll put our rub into it. There we go. We'll wrap this up in some saran wrap and put it in the fridge, let it sit for about an hour, hour and a half. Then we'll come back, put our rub onto it, and then into the smoker it will go. So the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna try putting it in what most competition guys are starting to do, is they're putting it in little mini loaf pans. So we'll put some of our rub on. Okay. So there's our first one done. The next one, all we're going to do is just put it straight into a regular pan.
These will go on the smoker for about an hour and a half.
So there's our chicken out of the smoker. Now we'll put some barbecue sauce on it. Okay, as soon as we get this done, it'll go back on the smoker for about 10 more minutes, just to give that barbecue sauce a little